Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the upcoming flagship electric SUV from Genesis, the GV90. This is the model that promises to raise the bar in the luxury EV space, and we're going to look at it from every angle: design, performance, tech, comfort, practicality, and yes, the unique touches that make it stand out. Even if you're not a hardcore car geek, I'll keep things clear and easy to follow. First off, let's talk what the GV90 is and where it fits. The GV90 is being positioned as Genesis's largest luxury SUV and its first, top-tier, electric model for many markets. It's expected to be a three-row SUV, built on a dedicated EV architecture or at least heavily modified to be fully electric. The idea: you're not just getting a mid-sized EV, you're getting something that competes with the biggest luxury SUVs out there and does so with electric power, premium comfort and advanced tech. Externally, the GV90 has a strong statement. The proportions are large, commanding presence, yet Genesis keeps the lines elegant. From what we've seen, twin-line LED lights, Genesis' signature style, are up front, a bold grille or griffin crest motif, and a sleek side profile that carries the parabolic line, giving it a sense of flow. Down the rear there's a full-width light strip in many luxury EVs. With the GV90 you expect something similarly premium. Inside, the quality levels are meant to be top-tier. Premium leather, carefully selected materials, perhaps wood or metal accents, and very generous space, especially since 3 rows are involved. In particular, reports note that the third row will be more usable than many competitors' token third rows. One of the more exciting possibilities: coach-style rear hinge doors, suicide doors, were hinted in concept stage, giving ultra-luxe access to the cabin. When you're filming this, make sure you capture not just static shots but detail shots. Stitching on the seats, ambient lighting, how the dashboard flows, space in the second and third rows, how open the doors feel. That gives your viewers the sense of premium and scale. Because this is a luxury SUV, comfort is a major part of the story. The GV90 will likely offer advanced suspension systems, e.g., adaptive air suspension, to deliver a smooth ride for occupants. For families or groups, the third row must work: legroom, headroom, access. Reports suggest this isn't just a tight-fit third row, but a usable one. Cargo space, versatility, folding second, third rows, and ease of entry/exit matter, especially in a vehicle this size. In the cabin you'll want to point out tech features: large infotainment displays, digital instrument clusters, connectivity, maybe even ambient lighting or multi-zone climate controls. Also, the kind of quietness you get in an EV: minimal engine noise, refined NVH noise, vibration, harshness. For your video, you can show yourself in the third row, narrate how much space remains when the seat is up, show cargo with seats folded. It humanizes the review. Under the skin, the GV90 is expected to employ a dual-motor all-wheel drive layout as standard for high performance, given its flagship ambitions. Power output is not yet officially confirmed in full detail, but estimates suggest around 500 horsepower or more. The battery pack is expected to be significant, likely close to 99.8 kilowatt-hours, as referenced in some reports, to give a real-world range competitive with top EVs. From the driving perspective you'll want to cover 0 to 100 km/h acceleration, though we might not get the final number yet, how the SUV handles its size, steering feel, body roll control, comfort versus sport modes, how quiet the ride is. Also, how the weight, EV battery and large SUV is managed. Are there active dampers, air suspension, perhaps rear wheel steering for tighter turning? Some speculation suggests that, for the video, if possible show a dynamic drive, accelerating from standstill, cornering around a gentle bend safely, showing how the suspension behaves over uneven road surface. A major component of any EV review: how far can it go, how quickly does it charge, how practical is it for day-to-day use. The GV90 is expected to deliver approximately 300 miles, or approximately 480 to 500 km, in real world, depending on variant and market. Charging. Reports indicate it will support high-speed DC fast charging, for example 350 kilowatts, meaning you might go from 10% to approximately 80% in perhaps 20 to 30 minutes under ideal conditions. In your script video you should explain what that means in layman's terms. e.g., you could stop for a coffee break and get enough charge to carry on your journey. Or, for daily commuting the range is more than adequate, and the convenience of fast charging means long trips are feasible. Also highlight potential limitations. Availability of ultra-fast chargers in your region, Pakistan or Middle East for example. The effect of high ambient temperatures on battery performance can matter, and EVs do feel performance drop in hot climates, and how this SUV's size and weight might affect efficiency versus smaller EVs. Genesis is expected to include an advanced suite of driver assistance technologies, high-level autonomous features. Some reports speak of Level 3 advanced assistance in the GV90. You should look for and talk about adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, parking assist, perhaps remote parking or valet modes, especially in luxury models. Also talk about connectivity, smartphone app integration, over-the-air software updates, large-screen infotainment, voice controls, maybe even unique features like fragrance diffuser, ambient lighting, high-end audio system. Unique touches. The possibility of coach doors, again hinted in concept stage, premium materials, bespoke options, and the fact that this is not just a luxury EV in the crowd, but Genesis positioning itself with a crown jewel model. Mention how that gives it a certain luxury detour. You're buying more than just transport, you're buying presence, comfort, status. For viewers less familiar with high-end cars, you might say, it's like upgrading from first class on a plane to a private jet lounge. In your filming, make sure to show the driver assist controls, how intuitive the infotainment is, maybe show what happens if you try to park automatically or use driver assist. Show ambient lighting changing, if available. Since this is a large SUV, talk about day-to-day practicality, seating capacity 7 or 8 depending on config, how the third row fares for adults, children, how the second row can adjust, storage, cargo when third row is up or down. Also talk about home charging. If you have a home charger, what kind of charging speed you'll get overnight, and what that means for daily use. Ownership aspects. EVs tend to have lower running costs, no petrol, diesel, fewer moving parts. You should mention how this helps. Fewer oil changes, fewer mechanical maintenance items, regenerative braking helps brake wear, etc. On the flip side, mention potential cons. The battery is large, so replacement down the line can be expensive, though manufacturers typically offer long warranties. Charging infrastructure in some regions might still be limited. For Pakistan or similar markets, highlight import duties, availability of service network, etc. For example, the price in Pakistan is estimated in the listing around 28 million Pakistani rupees. It's helpful for viewers to know what the GV90 is up against. Talk briefly about rival luxury electric 3-row SUVs. For example, models like the Mercedes-Benz EQS SUV, the Tesla Model X if available, or the Kia EV9 which shares some architecture. Refer to how Genesis positions the GV90, offering flagship luxury and EV technology possibly for a bit less cost depending on market than some heritage luxury brands. For instance, one report notes the starting price in some markets around $100,000 United States dollars minus $120,000 for the 2026 model. You can say, if you're considering a top-tier luxury electric SUV, the GV90 is offering a fresh alternative. Now let's balance things. Pros: strong luxury feel, premium materials and design. 3-row usability combined with EV advantage. Quiet, instant torque, no tailpipe emissions. Competitive range and fast charging specs based on what we know. Flagship positioning gives extra prestige. Cons: things to check. Being a large EV, weight is high, so handling may not be as nimble as smaller SUVs. Price will be high, import duties are large outlay in some markets. Charging infrastructure still region dependent. You'll need to verify fast charger availability if you take it on long trips. As with any upcoming model, actual real-world numbers may differ from published estimates. To wrap up, the Genesis GV90 is shaping up to be a compelling choice if you want a 3-row luxury SUV that's electric, premium, and next-general. It hits all the right bullet points: size, comfort, luxury tech, EV performance. If I were summarizing for you, it's not just about moving from A to B, it's about arriving in style, with peace of mind, and future-proofing your vehicle choice. If you're interested, Stay tuned for the production version review when we get one in hand. We'll test actual range, charging performance in local conditions, comfort for all 3 rows and how it suits our roads. If you're in the market for a luxury electric SUV and the budget allows, the GV90 definitely deserves your attention. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to see an in-depth review once the car lands, hit that like button, subscribe and ring the bell. Drop your questions in the comments. What do you want to know about the GV90? I'll try to answer in future videos. Until next time, take care and safe driving.